What's going on, everybody? Positive conscious acceleration or conscious positive acceleration, however you want to put it. Those terms that are put together are just pinpointing to our ability to be able to focus our mind on a particular experience that we would like to have, because we're constantly having experiences on the physical plane and as well as on the mental plane. Now, the mental plane is going to be the earliest forms of events, which comes in the form of thoughts and feelings, bubbles, spheres of awarenesses that you experience mentally, that is a body that we're basically attached to, a subconscious body of information that we are actually attached to, right? When you learn that you are not these thoughts and feelings, that you are not your program, and when you don't understand these things, you actually are subconsciously playing out on the template of being a non-player character, being a bot, because we subconsciously can carry on programs, curses, generational curses, stuff that has been put, what I'm saying, in our frame of reference and interjected into our soul and stuff like that to give us the inability or the thought and feeling about the inability of something, because we're just hallucinating reality, meaning that our mind is you're literally creating your relationship with the world and how you react with that sigil or person, place, or thing, right? Meaning that there's ways to actually, for example, interact with the energy of hate in a positive manner, but we could just sit back here and be like, you know what? This energy is just negative. We shouldn't do that. Like, look at what they're doing right now in the world, for example, right? And a lot of places they're saying you can't talk negatively about the economy. A lot of the countries in the Eastern Sea, the Red Dragon country, you got the Western country, the one with the nice leaf and stuff like that and shit like that. Don't even let you speak about or publicize, your opinion, because they understand the power of the air. They understand the power of logic. They understand the power of communication. They understand the power of repetitiveness, right? They understand the power of being a reptilian and stuff like that, right? So just like that, we're going to have variables that are in our way, right? Institutions that have been put in place, because you have to understand that they're basically trying to play God, right? From the perspective of they want to guard vagueness, nothingness. They want to guard the Ouroboros. They want to guard the cycle that we're in. Basically, because if you're going to harness the energy of something, you have to control the cycle of it, right? So for example, you can guide a river, you can guide a group of people, and you can direct that energy, because we're basically direct energy weapons. Now, how that energy is going to be utilized, it could be for constructive things or destructive things. Now, none of these forces are bad, but there's a time and place for these forces to be used and stuff like that. Because just like everything expires, everything deconstructs, the body, the mind, thoughts and feelings, stuff like that. So we can learn to use these principles to our advantage and actually direct our energies towards a more benevolent, positive means for ourselves to experience. But a lot of the times, we're just unknowingly going to be trained subconsciously to ride this wave of current of thoughts, feelings, and emotions. This program is already normal to us, and it's subconsciously layered, so the fear aspect of it, the ego, the distraction, doesn't necessarily activate to grab you back unless you try to do something, unless you try to differentiate yourself from it or do something different from it, right? So this ego holds us, to a particular pattern and stuff like that. You can look at it as, in the religious context, it's the devil, the demons that people blame and stuff like that, unseen creatures in the dark, unseen thoughts and feelings coming from the dark. You know what I'm saying? So, because you have to develop your relationship with yourself so you can develop a better relationship with the world. And, one of the ways I found to do that very, very well is, this conscious positive acceleration, which is basically allows you to really, it's just the first aspect, because the first aspect really is doing the shadow work, right? Because you have to clean up the skeletons in the closet. You have to take care of your thoughts and feelings. You have to resonate with something that is benevolent for you. And feeling is not enough. That's one of the things I'm learning. Feeling is not enough. Seeing it is not enough. Obviously, duh. But the point of that is that it anchors you in that energy state so you can start to talk it and do it. Now, hey, different folks, different strokes, right? So we all deal with our own alignments. We all deal with our own mansions. And, Oh man, like I said, if you're an old fucker like me, you're an old soul like me, you've been doing this shit way too much, man. At this point, you're trying to get the fuck out of here. But that's the point of this video, right? Because we can't do that if we're attached to a body of energy, a body of information, a mentality, a mind, a form, a shape and form that we created, knowingly or unknowingly, or we allow the experiences of our past to positively accelerate us towards this future that really looks like our present, because everything we do in the future is based upon what the things we've experienced when we were younger, because those things set our how high our bar is, how low our bars are, and stuff like that. All those early experiences are contributing majorly to the person that you are today. The more you can learn to manage, go from level to level, because at every level we're dealing with a devil. So where you go down, there's a devil there. If you go up, there's a devil there. If you go left, there's a devil there. If you go right, there's a devil there, right? But those are just our boundaries, our limitations, those are the things that we hallucinate into reality at an early age. If we're able to do the subconscious shadow work, we're able to, resonate on a different energy, resonate on something that's more benevolent for us, like, abundance rather than poverty. Like, what do they show you on TV? The stress, the economy. Oh, blah, Joe Biden is doing this. Oh, this person is doing this, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck? Because all it is they're just trying to take your energy and manipulate it and cause you not to constructively direct it, because we're all fucking direct energy weapons. That's just all it is. But if we don't really tap into what's subconsciously going on, we're not necessarily going to be able to modify the field. So it's not necessarily about, what you're consciously doing, because that's what the Bible says. Like, it's just some shit like, oh, my people do things they hate, or I do things I hate, and I do not know what to do, or some shit like that, right? Because it's a pattern. It's a subconscious pattern of reality that we're wired into at an early age. So it's like this. It's normal. Literally, it just looks normal. It looks like your life is normal, but really, things are normalized for a reason. Like, things are normal. Like, killing people could be normalized. Like, fucking saving people could be normalized. Shit. I mean, weird laws can be normalized. Anything could be normalized. Everything is normalized, institutionalized, because it's repeatedized. I wanted to make up a word right there, repeatedized. Now, so just basically means when you repeat something again and again, and it sticks with someone as a subconscious frame of reference and stuff like that, as far as their early experiences, and how they should act and react and blah, blah, what keeps them safe and stuff like that. And that's the point of this positive mental acceleration. It requires people to deal with their, to do really do the subconscious shadow work, and really deal with the beliefs, because all beliefs are just labels. All these are just limits. Like, we're just expanding our boundaries. We're creating bigger mental star bodies and things like that, and we're able to positively mentally accelerate. You're able to input the command of the destination you want to go mentally, however high, however low, however left, however right, because now you're understanding that you're literally inputting sigils into the subconscious command system to actually allow these external forms, these expressions, to consciously take place. Because this is just projecting our spirit into a destination. This is doing the subconscious travel, because all you have to do is train your subconscious. A lot of people think like they need to go get some shit externally. No, you got to train your subconscious so your consciousness can operate automatically in an automated way that is a positive, magnanimous, highest possible good expression. Because if everything else is possible, okay, then why are we making possibilities like limiting ourselves, making possibilities of being afraid? Because it's not that fear is bad. It's not that limiting yourself is bad. It's just bad when you can do more, when you can be more, when you can grow more. Then why remain at that area? Because it's literally not even about what you actually have. It's literally about understanding that however we perceive reality is exactly how we conceive reality. So there could be $100 on the floor, but because you believe you're dirt broke, you might not see the $100 on the floor. So you identify with whatever you identify with inside of you. If even the opportunity came in front of you, you might not even have a self-image in a way, so you can present yourself to that opportunity, because you might believe that you're actually inadequate to have that opportunity in your life, right? So that's what I'm saying, man. It's really, 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 really amazing how the subconscious brain works and how we don't really tap in to this hidden power within us that literally allows us to take control of our lives, that literally allows us to take control of our subconscious personality routines and really transform us into a whole different person and stuff like that. And it's really interesting, right? Because your mind is going to try to convince you to stay at that place, but at the same time, though, it's really more so about convincing yourself to go to that place that you visualize, that you envision. Because we're literally secreting chemicals, we're literally dropping waves into particles, and we're literally joining, having sex with that mentality type shit. Like, because you're literally, because like, you're not just the only person resonating on abundance. There's a lot of people around you resonating on abundance. And it's like, you become connected through the invisible field. And it's like, it's not even just about abundance. It's a lot of other things, because we like to help people that are like us. So if someone thinks like us, if someone operates like us, if someone sees things like us, if someone is as expanded as us and stuff like that, that's going to be a person that we're going to be attracted to and stuff like that, just based on them being at the same base level, based on them dealing with the same devil, and based on them being at the same angelic level. Because it's just degrees to this shit, levels to this shit. So you got kindergarten, you got middle school, all that shit. It's not really like that. It just plays out that way. It's perceived that way. Because obviously when you're a baby, you can't fucking talk. So, you got all types of spirits here on Earth in different stages, like, but this shit is bigger than just one person, we can literally do some crazy shit. Because once you understand that you are a direct energy weapon, and you are directing energy, like you are radiating energy, and you understand that, okay, you can consciously command your subconscious, which holds infinite potential of possibilities, right? Because think about it. Whatever you're auto-suggesting to yourself is something from your subconscious anyways. Something that you've already accepted as a fact, as a belief about yourself. So you're going to regurgitate that belief consciously, but it's really a subconscious echo. So, yeah, real shit. Take care, y'all.